Welcome, welcome, welcome to a new night with Telex here. Tasty Tuesday, and we're going to take a look at a distillery that, after doing a tour through pretty much all of them, and some non-existing anymore, Craigellachie is one of the, I'd say, most underrated distilleries at this point. And the 13, which is their core entry, is excellent, and people just rave about it. So saw this a good deal in this one, the 17 year, and I thought, well, it'd be a no-brainer to give it a try. This is a space side. This one comes in at 46% ABV, and it's not peated. Not my typical wheelhouse, but I like a powerful flavor, so I think this will, work out all right. No coloring, no chill filtering. The coloring was not concrete. If they do put any coloring in here, it's at a very minimum. It's a really nice color. It looks natural for a 17 year. Maybe for consistency they would, but that's the only thing I really couldn't find. Other than that, though, is these are handmade oak casks, and it states that it's a small batch style whiskey. It's a minimum of 17 years in these handmade oak casks. So sounds great so far. Straightforward though, no special cask maturation, so this could be interesting. Been letting it sit out for at least 17 minutes, and we're going in neat. We're not using any water yet. The first note are blueberries, which is amazing, and it's not bad. I'm not a huge blueberry fan, but it also has a lot of more fruit, melon, like watermelon, and some, oh my, apples, and some more spice behind it. It's kind of a mixture of nutmeg and cinnamon spices. It's really nice, vanilla, light florals. And on the back end of the nose are some, not bitter tones, but almond notes. That's really nice. Wow, I can nose that all day. It's a good sign. Man, okay. Mm. Tropical right up from the front. Coconut mixed with pineapple together. Wow, it's good. Spicy though. White pepper, I'd say, but really nice creme brulee along with it. Smooths out the some of the harshness from the pepper, but it's good. It's not bad harshness. Butterscotchy. Mm. There's some savory aspects in there too, like a crumble. A slight minerality, but it's more from like a meatiness. It's not a bitter minerality. It's a good, pleasant balance with the savory, with the spice and the fruit and the sweetness. I mean, it's very complex. There's also a little bit maybe, and people talk about this distillery as having a lot of sulfuric properties to it. I don't really get a whole lot of that with Craigellachie like I do with Mortlock, Macallan, Ben Nevis, things like that. But it does have a nice meaty undertone to it. To the best mouth coat. It's very nice and heavy. Mm. Finish is vanilla notes are still there with the white pepper returns. And after it dissipates a little bit, sorry about the delay there. There's some white chocolatey notes in there, and that really nice mouth coat comes from a bit of a nice waxiness. I like a long, nice, really nice long finish. Still going too. Let's while we're enjoying the finish, let's put a couple drops. Didn't forget the pipette this time, like I did on the last review. I was able to get a little bit of a pour. I'm pretty good about being really careful with my waters because I don't like dilution. I'm just putting a couple drops. literally a couple drops just to give it a little bit of a difference, get those molecules flowing. Because a lot of these really well done whiskeys, you will get a complete change and enjoy it in a whole different way. It's almost like getting two glasses of whiskey in one sitting. And how can that be a bad thing, right? I'm talking to you, Aquaman. You know who you are out there. But I'm not saying to get, a boatload of spoons and start shoveling water in it either. I'm kind of lean towards the give it a couple just to get it flowing. Oh, my. Nice. It brings a lot of ginger forward with some tea properties. Gives it a bit of a hay cereal barley note, and on the back end there's some oakiness in there. Shout out to Scott Bruno, you know who you are. Thinking about you, man. Cheers. That's nice. Spice is toned down a bit. Now the toffee and caramel notes, more of the peppery is toned down to more of like a, now it tastes more like a cinnamon with a little bit of like a milk chocolate. It's not dry, which I love too. It's not a dry finish at all. A little more pepper, black pepper. Black pepper is the forefront. It's still a nice long finish, but I prefer it neat. But it's still, I like the nose and the palate on the with a little bit of water. Might not enjoy the finish as much as the finish dry, but hey, it's still well done, man. Oh, I love I can taste the refinement. It's funny because a lot of people like the 13 just as much, if not more than the 17 and even the 23 and older years. Usually the people that gravitate toward that are the people that are usually into like your straightforward heavy peat whiskeys, like your Springbank local barleys, your Lagavulin 8s, your Highland Park full volumes, those kind. Um, this is not like that. This is, man, it's complex for a 17. Very well done. It's a 4.5 out of 5. Easy. And ironically, I found a really good deal on this. Usually this goes from, and I don't factor value into the rating, but you can get it from anywhere between 125 and 150 typically. If you find it for 150 or under, you should slap yourself in the face for not buying it. That's how good it actually is. Um, and you can appreciate it even if there's not any peat. I don't feel like I'm losing anything because the spice is there, the sweetness is there, the just enough bitterness to give it balance is there. The fruit is just all over the place. The caramel, the butterscotch, the chocolate. I mean, geez, what more do you want? The only thing that could make this any better, I think, and I'd love to try the 23 because I do taste the refinement. And what I was getting to with the comparisons is that I can appreciate, even though this might not be as powerful per se as the 13, with the spice kick, it's got all these other things that are make it a lot more complex and more interesting that give it a bit of a boost profile wise. That I'll take the 17 over the 13 any day in my book. Night To me, night and day difference as far as like the 13 I thought was good. I think I gave it like I don't know, a 3.75. This is definitely a 4.5. It's solid. Well, thanks so much for stopping by. We're going to start a new live feed. Wow, everybody's here already. The 23 was stupid good, DHS says. Dustin, good to see you, man. I'm going to start a new live feed for the discussion, and Malt Muser's going to join me, and we'll talk about some Craigellachie. I think he's going to be doing the 13 or something like it. So see you here on the corner. Sláinte mhath for now.